Here we go. Wednesday night, The Room Podcast. Tommy Shayhood.
Yo, buddy.
Steve Domenico.
Here we
in
are.
The Room Podcast. How you doing, buddy?
2 in a row.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row.
Yep,
We've made it here.
Yeah, I didn't fuck anything up, and here I am, 2 weeks in a row.
Maybe I fucked something up, but I just pressed something. We might be losing
No, I see you.
our video.
Yeah, I see it on here. So,
No, I mean when they call in.
oh shit.
Last
minute.
Yeah, you know how it works. But big weekend just passed, man.
St. Patty's.
Jesus, you had any Irish in that dark skin?
A little bit. I think my grandmother had some, and then my great grandmother on the other side was like Scottish, and I don't think that counts, but a little bit.
Well, a little bit is
Yeah,
enough.
sure.
You know what I mean? There's people out there that have none in them, and they're claiming they're
Oh yeah, they got the shamrocks all over there.
I'm not a big Irish.
Domenico is not Irish.
We sound good.
Yep.
But anyway, my dad's mom was a half Irish, I think. So I have.
That's my
eighth in
that's
me or
my
something?
mom's mom has some sort of Irish in her. I don't know exactly. I wouldn't know.
How'd you celebrate?
I've drank beer and whiskey.
Green beer, or
No.
just it doesn't matter.
No, the color. I
Came
don't.
out green.
Yeah, yeah. No, that would be not good. Yeah, the color doesn't matter. I prefer not green beer. I prefer dark brown beer or dark yellow
Yeah,
or
like this right here that you gave me in
Yeah.
case I want one, an
Yep.
IPA.
local IPA. So it might not be too bad for you. I know
You
don't-
did see my meme I put up about the
Yeah,
IPA and
yeah.
like the beers that it's like drinking a meal.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That was
Yeah.
pretty good. It
Yeah.
went viral.
And
on
that was aimed towards me, I feel.
Not really, but
No.
you were involved in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You are that.
Yeah, I like those
I
beers.
thought about that. But when I drink this, I'll probably not need another one.
Tell
Another
me
one.
your consensus when you
I will.
crack
I'm gonna open it halfway through
We'll
this.
do a review.
Okay.
You've had these.
I've never had.
You've
one of
never
these
had
from you.
Whalers?
I don't think I.
Not from me, but this is like a common beer. This is in every bar and restaurant in Rhode Island.
I might have tried it.
Yeah.
If all they had was craft beer or whatever, and I said, "Give me the lightest thing." Is that what that is?
This is like if they only have one IPA in a bar in Rhode Island,
Whalers is the
it's
way?
gonna be the one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is pretty much in every
So
one.
I probably did have
Yeah,
that at one
yep.
time. So, well, Tommy, my St. Patty's Day weekend was full
Yeah.
of a lot of beer. A lot of beer.
Regular color?
I don't usually go out St. Patrick's Day. I'm
No.
usually working till like
Yeah.
4 or 5 in the afternoon. Then I'll go have a couple of beers at the local bar. Everything's done.
Depends
by
on what
then.
day it is,
Everything's basically done. But
Sunday.
this weekend I was out basically every night.
Wild man.
And I had it off. I was off
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
No, that's good.
So I got, rest, got some naps, and went back out. And then Sunday was a full day, which
Early night.
not in the early.
No, no.
early.
Usually a full day of drinking.
No, it was a full day.
Yeah.
I went out with friends down Tuxedo Athletic Club, and I didn't become a member this year. Sad thing, but next year I get 2 balls in the lottery. If people know what that means,
I don't know what that means.
It means that it's a men's club.
Yep.
And a lot of my friends
Like
are
a
members.
gentleman's
So-
club?
Yes. So no, not a gentleman's club. So I go there with them, and you have to go with a member.
Yep.
But they got $2 draft beers.
Sure.
You know,
Kind of like
everything's cheap.
VFW,
Yes,
that
yes,
Legion
yes.
type style.
Beautiful. But it's in Patuxent Village. It's right on the water.
Nice.
So you can even bring a boat in
Yeah.
or whatever. So somewhere nice to go in the afternoon
Sure.
with a date or yourself and just have a beer on the deck or whatever. So every March you can become a member, but they put you in a lottery.
Yep.
So there was like 100 people in it, and they picked like 25 new members.
No shit.
And I didn't make it.
You tried? You wanted it?
Oh, I fucking want it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. So next year I get 2 balls
Yep.
in the pot. So I get double the chances.
And then you're a member for life?
no,
No. Every year?
5 years.
5 years.
But you keep getting a ball added, and if you don't make it after 5 years, you automatically are in.
Okay.
So when I am retiring from work, from my job, I will definitely be a member.
If they don't pull your ball.
If they don't pull my ball, I'll be a member before.
Cool.
But if they pull it earlier, by the time I am 5 years in, I'll be a big member.
You'll be
I'll be able to
yeah.
go to the fucking Christmas party
The
and
big
drink.
member.
Be legit. I'll get
Yeah.
a tattoo of
Yeah.
Brendon. I get
Yeah.
branded on the arm.
They make you do that, I heard.
So it was a great weekend.
Cool.
Last 2 days worked, slept. Today slept. Went to the gym, slept. I might go out for a couple of beers later, but I'm rejuvenizing myself for this weekend because I'm sure it's going to be
Another
fun-filled and
bands,
packed with beers and dancing
and bands.
Bands, big into bands now.
Cool.
Big into bands.
Love the
Shout
bands.
out to my new friends out there. Big into bands, get me back into the music
Love
scene,
music.
meeting people. Tommy, I feel like, I did answer some ads on Craigslist for bands. One was like a fucking Americana band.
That's getting big
It
again.
was all right.
Yeah,
but
kind
there
of
was
country
like
style.
No drums in it.
Yeah.
And they say, well, you can be kind of your.
I mean, shit. A lot of those.
I think I'd be a little too heavy for
A
that.
lot of those Americana bands don't even have a drummer.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what they're saying. Less is more. They just want me to bring a snare drum, brushes, and a fucking timbali. I can't do that, but I need to play drums.
Yeah.
So I also contacted these other guys, but they were playing Everly Brothers and stuff from the 50s and not much getting into the 70s. I want to do 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
with some
That's
good
what I
drum
want to
rip-
do as
some
far
good
as
drum beats.
Some bluesy kind of rock. Stevie Ray Vaughan, throw
Sure.
that in
Fuck yeah.
there.
We were talking about you singing foreigner last week at karaoke.
Well, I haven't practiced
No.
karaoke, but that's still there.
You could be like
The woman I'm dating wants me to get up there. That's for sure.
well, you could be the drummer who sings. You know.
I will be. I'll definitely be doing background vocals.
yeah.
That's I can do that. That's
Whoa, whoas.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
See, you're a fucking natural. Who's that?
Whoa,
Don Henley.
whoa.
Like the fucking
So
guy.
karaoke is tonight. I see if someone got up there and I could just do background vocals with them,
Sure.
fucking be a star.
Yeah, man.
I could be like the Pips. Is that how you say it?
Oh yeah, the Gladys Knight.
Pimp,
Yep.
Pips.
Pips. The Pips.
The
Maybe that was before. Yeah, right. Patti LaBelle and shit, singing the hooks, singing the choruses.
Yes, exactly. I think I could do that with two other guys. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be a singer drummer out there.
Don Henley.
Oh, so I have to say we do have a couple of guests here.
Yeah.
One guest is training as we speak. Or both of them are training, but Devin Menard, he's give and take right now.
Yep.
He's training at Triforce. He's having his first amateur MMA fight ever.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
important to it. I'm sure the stress level is up there
Yeah.
for preparation.
He's been training a lot.
Yeah, and he told me, he said today he was on a run. He couldn't call me. He apologized. I was on a run. I said, don't apologize for that.
Yeah, for training, yeah.
So hopefully we get him for at least 10 minutes.
Sure.
And he's at Triforce, so we might be able to get a little look.
I did just see him. I was training at
At the
Triforce
new
before I came in here.
Triforce.
Yep, I come in here after I train on Wednesdays, and it seemed like he's good to go. But like you said, no pressure. You're
What,
training.
in the corner doing wall walks and getting
Probably,
going over some
I think they were
strategies
doing
and
some
stuff.
sparring. That was what was happening.
Okay.
On Wednesday nights after jiu-jitsu.
He offered to give me some rounds to help me for my fight if it happens.
Nice. He's a great striker.
Well, he's tall,
Yeah,
thin,
lanky. Yeah, he's
big
good.
reach. So
Yeah, he's a nice kid too. So
I'm supposed to be Sunday. I'm supposed to be doing my first pad work with Kelsey Miner in Fall River.
nice.
Not sure if this is going to be in his backyard, if it's going to be in
the basement
a
or something?
private basement, a private part in regiment. Not sure. But we're starting with the basics,
Nice,
Tommy. We're
nice.
going right from scratch. Let's go.
Nice. Have you been
Let's
hit?
get it going.
Have you been punching at all?
I haven't been
anything?
punching shit,
Yeah.
Tommy. But I've been at the gym
Yeah.
like 4 times a week, getting my body strong again. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because I took 2 months off from for Christmas and stuff, and I wasn't really hitting the gym like I should. Now I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm starting to trim down. Not that I'm not trim. I know I'm skinny already, but
A little of the softness.
I got some hardness going on in
Sure.
the midsection.
Good.
So I'm happy.
Do it up.
Living my best life right now.
Good, man. You seem like it, and that's good. Now we just got to get you to get on the mats, do a little rolling. That'll fucking.
Not drink a keg a weekend. You know what I mean?
That'll do
Down
it.
to a quarter keg.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
I
start
don't drink that much anymore.
No.
I drink like 5 beers when I go out.
Yeah.
Um,
throughout the whole night.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
5 or 6. I think I drank like 6 beers total. Sunday.
Oh yeah.
I might have done a shot in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. A couple.
8
Yeah.
hours.
What a
You know
shot
what
of
I
what?
Gay drink. Can I say that on
No,
the show?
that is not a good. That is not the way to do it. What if you said that? You said,
Come on,
you
I
said-
didn't say. Listen,
you said,
gay,
yeah.
gay can mean so many different
Sure. What if it was a
things.
shot of Jack? That's what it was.
That would be a manhood kind of drink.
But you
It
can,
wasn't.
you say like, oh, a gay drink, shot of Jack.
What was it? Can anyone tell me what that drink was?
If it was, if it was a.
Oh, okay. It was a green tea shot. which
Okay.
didn't taste like anything. I drink green tea constantly.
Yeah. What kind of alcohol is in there?
Don't know. It tastes like nothing was in it.
What?
To tell you the truth.
I don't know then.
Maybe it's a green tea vodka or something.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know. But I had 2 of them over the weekend. I had one with my friend at the Patuxent Athletic Club, and he looked at me like, "What the fuck?" Because he wanted the Fireball or something.
Oh
I can't
God,
drink
yeah,
that. That's terrible.
Yeah, I don't like the
Like,
Fireball.
am I having that? I'm like,
No.
what about a green tea? Because I had a couple in the
cinnamon,
past,
yeah.
and they seemed not bad.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right. And then he drank it. He goes, what the fuck was that? Because he had to pay for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
paying the same amount.
Yep.
So
I wonder.
that was my weekend.
I would do a green tea shot.
I had one right here.
All right. Next time.
I'm
Next.
going to do an IPA, what's it? Whalers.
Yep.
Whalers.
Good shit.
I'm going to drink that.
I'm surprised that shit doesn't run through your blood, being from Cranston.
We'll see. Well, is that?
I don't know. Somewhere.
Big thing?
Like I said, it's
There's
Rhode
a
Island.
whale on it, so it's going to be.
Wakefield, Rhode Island.
Oh, that's up.
Yep.
That's up south.
Yep.
Not too far.
No.
About 20 minutes from
Hey,
me.
hey.
Not bad on the way to Narragansett, which I'm going to be spending a lot of time this year, Tommy.
Nice.
The weather. A little
Yeah.
snow tonight. A little, well,
It was
whatever that
it,
was.
It was spitting some
It
weird
was
shit.
spitting some shit.
Yeah. When I just came in, it was pouring in too.
Booger from the
Yeah.
clouds.
Yeah, yeah. So it was definitely some icy, some snow. Hopefully it's not too slippery when we're driving home later.
Come on, really?
I don't know. Drive slow.
It's fucking 40 degrees out there.
It's still March.
I was just going to speak about how the weather's changing. April's right around the corner.
Yeah.
It barely ever snows in April. Like
No.
once you get by that first
Oh,
week
yeah.
of April,
Yep.
you're golden.
Remember a couple of years ago had the April Fool's storm, like 2 feet on April 1st.
No.
Yeah.
But that did happen.
Yeah, yeah, like within the last 10
Yeah, I
years. I
can't
don't remember exactly.
Can't remember. I was definitely working.
Maybe it was worse down by me, and I was up north.
Maybe.
you know.
Yeah. You guys get a little more.
Yeah, but also then I think I was living probably closer to the New Hampshire border, so more
Excellent.
north.
Well, let's move on from
Yeah.
here. Tommy, how's the job? How's,
Good.
The new place. 'Cause
Working,
I know it's
yep.
been a couple of months.
Yeah, like 2 months.
All right.
Yeah, just grinding, same shit as always, same problems like every other cannabis industry. I just don't want to. I don't feel like my feet are not planted right now, so I'm still always just trying to move and shake and do what's better for me and do what's better for the family, and
Are you still learning the surroundings and the system?
it's the
is it
same
just
system.
yeah.
No, the system's always the same, and I'm good at it. So
Places like that. I mean, I don't know how big your place is, but do they allow like a visit, or is there like, do they have like
Sure.
a walkthrough like special event like? or one-
no, not necessarily. But if you scheduled a walkthrough, you would go through the right channels and.
Really?
Yep.
I would love to just go
Sure.
through that and check out how that all.
Yeah, it's cool.
Happens.
Yep. Yeah, as long as you like escorted and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
So in the back, do they make all like the potions and stuff too?
Yeah,
there?
but we
Like
don't do that too much. It's more like the upstairs. But yeah, the
So
labs.
it's in the same building.
Yeah.
The chemists or
And-
somewhere
and it's-
like extracting.
and it's not always
THC
like that. And we don't
all
really do that too much right now. But often, and sometimes, it's all right there. If there's a lab and a kitchen and shit like that.
that. Excellent.
Yeah, it's good.
My work, big to do last week. I was 6 months late because my anniversary was in. They say August. I think it was the beginning of fucking October. They know what's going on. But I got my 35-year award for being employed by the U.S. Postal Service.
Pretty awesome.
35 years. That's older than most
Yeah.
of the fighters I know.
Yeah, yeah, way older than my kids.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I
that's good.
remember when I first started my first year, had all the hair. I was playing drums in a heavy metal band, and we used to play JR's Fast Lane right on the highway. It was right off the highway where the Providence Police Station is now, right off the highway. I used to play in the band, and I worked third shift. I had to be in at 1 a.m. I used to play in the band, pack my shit up in the drum in my car, drive it, and it'd be sitting in the parking lot while I worked overnight. While all my friends and bandmates and friends were partying for the next
getting
couple of
wasted.
hours
Yeah.
at JR's, I was. But that was my life as
That's
a kid.
good dedication, dude.
I think that kept me not dying.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Devin Menard is called.
Oh, awesome.
Holy shit! How'd that just happen? Where is he? Devin!
Oh, there he is.
Oh!
Hey!
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get you on here. What's up, my man? Fucking awesome, bro.
I'm sorry, I just got out of sparring.
Nice.
Dude, I thought you'd be sparring when you called in. All right, my man. Perfect timing. How you doing?
Thank you, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent, man. Hey, welcome to the show, and I appreciate you giving me the time, man. I know it's crunch time.
course.
Hell yeah, buddy.
It's a pleasure. absolute pleasure, man.
Well, Devin, we're going to talk a minute about your training and stuff, but let's talk about how you and I met. I think I was a hero for one of your friends or cousins one night.
Yeah,
Me
for
get-
my cousin Brianna.
Yeah, me getting in trouble as always, Tommy.
Yeah,
I was
right.
at the local bar, and
Shocker.
go ahead. I mean, Devin, tell what you know or what she said to you about it.
So she told me that, I don't know, some guy was, like, messing with her at a bar, but, like, he was just being kind of cocky, like, a little bit of a prick. And he said something disrespectful, and she said that with no hesitation. You just jumped up and was like, yo, you don't speak to women like that.
Wow.
And he was saying, like, I don't know, I guess the whole thing happened, and I was like, damn, she got security without even me having to be around. It was nice. It was a nice feeling.
Yeah,
Good.
the guy was calling me a homo and everything. I said,
What?
"Do you know what a homo means?"
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, he was just. I mean, the guy was, a few years younger than me, but he
Yeah.
was throwing out high school terms at me. I'm like, what is going on?
Just
with you?
some-
I just want to beat you up because you're
Yeah.
stupid.
Just some
you know?
douchebag at the
he
bar.
has- Yeah, obviously he has no idea what it's like to get punched in the face.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. So that's how you and I our names kind of cross paths because
Right.
Brianna told me you were a fighter, and then I came to interview John Doomer, I do believe, for his title fight at Combat FC, and you were
Right.
there, and you approached me and you said, "Hey, I'm such and such," and right there, man, that's
Oh.
how we're here today, bro.
Awesome.
Right. So I've known you a little bit now, man.
Yeah, we're like brothers now.
You're the man, dude. You're a good dude, man. You're a solid guy.
All right, my man, let's talk about it, man. First MMA fight happening fucking 2 weeks, well, less than 2 weeks. Cage Titans, 64. Biggest card, they're saying, in their history, man. How you feeling about getting in there for the first time?
I mean, I feel great, honestly. I just did, good rounds in sparring with all these animals. Triforce got nothing but animals, to be honest. So I got into MMA my junior year of high school when I started wrestling. So I started wrestling my junior year. That was like 2018. And I've been doing this pretty long time now. So like, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been wanting a cage fight for a long time. I had boxing matches. I wrestled and I did a naga and stuff, but I like fighting, man. I just wanna go out there. I like to bang, but I'm gonna be technical. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get the dub, and I'm just gonna do my best. I know this is the first step on a long journey, so.
Well, I know you mentioned you got some boxing fights in there and Naga and stuff.
Right.
So you're used to going against opponents you know nothing about. I mean, you're going against this kid coming out of he's coming out of Billy Goff's gym in Connecticut. There,
Yeah, they're a good gym, man.
Yeah, great. Dexter's Valley Tudor. They're a great gym. I know one of his partners is going to be on that, and Jake Kasky, who's a friend of mine.
Right.
I mean, what's it like going against someone that, in an MMA fight, something you've never done as far as going against an opponent that's going to try to take your head off in there? What's the thought of going against like a ghost? You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, it's just for me, like, it's like if anybody can get it at the end of the day. Like, if I saw anybody in the street, whether they can whoop my ass or not, like, I'm gonna stand on my business. I'm gonna be a man of my word, and I'm ready to take the whooping or give it at the end of the day. I know what I'm putting myself in, and I'm excited. I've been doing, like I said, I've been in there with even just sparring like Gary Boletto and John Duma and Dion Rubio and Sweeps and all these killers, man, and I'm just ready. Like I said, I've taken enough whoopings now to where I'm good. Like
No one can hurt you as much as you've been hurt in the gym, correct?
you know what I mean? So,
All those names you said, man, those are fucking killers, man. So they put the hurt on.
right.
Hey,
And I'm ready.
Now, when you first started in Triforce, how long ago was that when you first entered those doors?
That was the first time I ever went there was 2020, but then COVID happened.
Yep.
And then 2021. So I've been with them about 3 years. But my first ever MMA gym was Team Santos.
George Tebow and them?
Yeah. I was in high school though. Like I don't even know if they'll remember me because I was young. But it's funny because I never really did good in school. My wrestling coach loved me, so he tried to keep me on the team and tried to keep me in school. But my junior and senior year, some things happened with my family, unfortunately, and I lived alone. And I would skip school a lot, go to jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, and then go to wrestling practice.
Yeah.
So, I was doing that for a while too.
Who needs
And
school?
then, Yeah, right. No, I don't suggest anybody does that.
Of course not.
But like I said, I always knew what I wanted to do. I always knew I wanted to fight. Like, even getting in stupid things like street fights. But honestly, right before I started dating my girlfriend, she's one of my saviors, man. Shout out to her and shout out to my family because I love all them. They keep me out of trouble. But I wasn't a troubled kid, but I've always liked to fight. So like as soon as the opportunity presented itself, I just want to hit somebody. I know it's not the right way to think, but sometimes it's kind of bred in you, to do that, depending on who's around you growing up. So, I just been wanting this for a long time, man. I really have. I'm excited. I'm so excited, man.
Well,
and I'm honestly excited. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, it's yours.
I wanted a challenge too. Like I wanna face challenges in this game. Like I don't want people that are 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or don't know if they really want to fight or not. Like Coach P came up to me and said, "Hey, this kid wrestled in college. Like, it's gonna be tough, but I think you're ready." And I was like, "Let's do it." Like I know Team Dexter got tough guys, and shout out to them because when they come over here to spar, they're nothing but respectful and cool, and they're the nicest guys in the world. But we got some dogs over here too. Mm-hmm. So
business is business.
And a big thing about coming up as an amateur in Triforce, Dexter's, Lozons, and stuff like that. The amateurs usually all fight each other.
Right.
And then you guys end up training together, and some end up fighting as pros against each other. But it's kind of an unwritten rule that fighters from major gyms, as far as amateurs, come up because, as we know, them records mean nothing once you make pro. So you're getting in them grinds, and mixing it up with guys from Triforce and like your guys, and then Dexter's, and then Joe Lozons and all the people that go there, man. You're getting the best of everything as an amateur. So what's your outlook of this fight and walking into Cage Titans? Because man, you know what it's like when under the lights over there, because you've seen some training partners in there. But what's your feeling about making that walk into that cage?
I'm excited, man. I'm so excited. Like I envision it every night. I envision it every day that I wake up. And I'm close with God, so I thank God for even blessing me with the ability to even be able to fight. It's a blessing that in itself. And like I said, I'm ready. And for me, I want to be a finisher. Like I want to finish fights. Like I don't want to have fights that go to decision, and even if they're dominant performances, like I want people to look at my fights and go, "Damn, I don't want to fight that kid." Mm-hmm. That's my mentality towards fighting. And even growing up, like my dad used to have me fight kids in our backyard when they thought they were tough. So it's like for me, I just want knockouts. And Brianna, remember, and you can, if people don't believe me, you can go to Brianna and ask her because she saw me drop a kid in her backyard when I was like 10 years old. So. He was messing with one of our cousins. So it's just for me. It's always been, I want to be a killer. I want to do big things in this sport one day, and I just want to be able to perform to the best of my ability.
Excellent, my man. Well, I grew up probably about 25 years earlier than you, and my brothers, I was the youngest out of the family, 3 big brothers, boxers, karate guys, and they used to throw me in the playground pen with every kid in the neighborhood. I was like 7 years old, 8 years old. I remember just mixing it up and fucking not wanting to fight anymore. They'd be rubbing my arms down. Come on, get in there. Right. All the way up until I was like 12 years old. It was like that. Right. But I never took that step like you, man. Congratulations. That's big to get in there. You know what I mean?
Thank you. And honestly, like I said, the last time I got into a street fight, though, unfortunately I got arrested for it.
Oh shit!
And when I was sitting in the cell, I was just thinking to myself, like, is this what you want to do? Like, this is what you want to do for fighting? Like, you can at least go fight a worthy adversary, a guy that wants to fight just like you, instead of fighting all these kids that think they're tough but never do nothing. Now it feels good actually to step into a cage with a kid that's going to be skilled, a kid that's going to be a beast, and a kid that wants to win just like I do. So it makes me feel better about it, to be honest, and this sport saved my life. I tell everybody, like, this sport really did save my life. I don't know what I would do without it. I don't know what I would do without Triforce, and shout out to Gary Boletto and the Bat Center. I don't know what I would do without them people, man. They saved my life.
Excellent. Well, what I'm hearing about Triforce lately, I haven't been in there since I saw you a few months ago, but it's turned into an oasis over there. I'm hearing a beautiful new building, beautiful new establishment.
Everything.
Tommy's saying here. How's
Bro,
that
it's
feel?
so beautiful. It's so professional, man.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it's crazy. I've never been to an MMA, and like I said, all of them are nice. I'm not. Listen, I love old school, rugged, or new.
Yep.
Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? MMA gym or a boxing gym is a gym at the end of the day. But like, yo, it's so professional in there. It's crazy.
It's too
really
nice for
is.
us. I
It's
keep
crazy.
saying.
Hey, as far as people getting you ready for this fight, Tommy mentioned that you do have a trainer partner that's going to be on the card with you as well. What's training camp like? Because it's your first one, official one, getting in there. Who's been really beating you up, and who's this other dude that's going to be walking down the aisle with you that night?
So Duma, Duma's a dog, bro. I love working with him though, and he's a good wrestler, a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and I've been getting so much rounds with him, like of him trying to take me down, me trying to stop those takedowns, like I am fighting a wrestler, you know, and like I said, Gary Boletto, he's that dude. I probably sparred that dude over 100 rounds, and I think he's beating me every time. There's never been a time where after the round I was like, oh yeah, I did good that time, you know.
He's so nice.
That dude's a monster.
Well,
but I love it though.
Well, he is the double champ of the CES.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
for a good reason.
No slouch. He's actually
Straight up.
talking about Will is on the card now. Will Patillo. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, the Joker, baby.
Yep.
He's a man, bro.
Yeah, he's nice.
A man. He's a dog.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like that kid's a dog.
Good
like,
jiu-jitsu.
Right. But even his striking, like he almost reminds me of like his style of striking is like almost like Tony Ferguson. Like you just don't know what's coming.
Yep.
He's so like fast. He has such like fast twitch muscles. Like when I spar with him, I'm like, damn, like I gotta be quick.
Like Dominic
I gotta
Cruz.
set things up. Like right, because he's just so fast, man. He's 100% all the
Yep.
time. Like you just always go. I love it though. He's a great trainer partner.
Yep.
All these guys are. Even your boy standing next to you, man. That's my guy.
I love you, Devin.
I hear he has.
Love you too, brother.
I hear he has really good top pressure. He brags.
Dude,
he brags a little
dog,
bit
man.
about that.
Yeah, when I go with these MMA kids, it's fucking different. These kids make me better. It's ridiculous.
Nah. Same to you though, Tommy. For real, man. You're a blessing. You're a blessing, bro.
Always good.
Excellent, my man. As far as Cage Titans has been putting out posters and stuff like that. I was waiting for yours to come out. I saw like the first few amateurs. What's that like? Waiting for your fucking dude. I couldn't find a goddamn picture of you to put up. I had to find like the picture of you like fucking probably getting ready for college or school or something.
I told you I didn't go to school, man. Nah, that was just my boy got a camera one day. He was like, yo, let's shoot some pictures of prom. But you could use my boxing picture. I mean, my Facebook profile picture is my boxing.
Yeah, but I needed your face. Now we people.
Right.
You know what I
Nah,
mean?
good, bro.
That was a good promo picture.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Right.
I was waiting.
I'll take anything, bro.
Well, all right, you got the poster coming out. How do you feel about that? I mean, your face is you're gonna be sharing it all over. And
Right. I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So it's funny because when I first got into boxing, I was like 9, 10, and it was because of my dad. But my mom actually dated a world champion boxer. You guys remember him, Joey Spina, and he used to do things with me even when I was a kid, like just combos and footwork. And I would always like look at his posters, and I still have them. I would always look at his posters, and I'd be like, yo, that's what I want to do, Ma. Like that's what I want to do. Like I want to be like Joey. Like I want to be a champion. Like I want to do stuff like that. And my mom's she's a very sweet lady. Don't get me wrong, but she can get very intense. And even for this fight, like she woke me up this morning. She's like, you better start getting up because your opponent ain't sleeping. You better get the fuck up and start going for a run. And I'm like, all right, Ma, all right, I'm on it. You know what I mean? So I got the right people around me for this shit. You know, I'm excited. Like,
excellent.
I don't know, man. It's just awesome. And even being a part of this right now, it's a very big honor and a blessing, man. I really appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome, my friend. It's only going to get bigger. You know what I mean? You're from
Thank you.
you're from Triforce, well spoken. You got a lot of years of training behind you. You're going to be fighting a dog, definitely out of Dexter's at Cage Titans, the biggest promotion in New England.
Cage Titans is so fun.
They're going to be eyeballing you for the next card or a couple cards after that or other promotions because up and coming amateurs are important. Your poster isn't out here. Last couple of questions. What weight are you fighting at? Because the poster ain't out, and Tapology is not correct all the time.
Right. So I'm fighting at 155. I'm
Okay.
fighting at lightweight.
Weight cut for
I'm
that.
pretty big. Thank you. I'm
What,
pretty big for the weight class. You know, I feel like I'll do very well. The cut is easy. I feel great. So.
excellent. As far as your training partner going in there, what's his weight at? What's he fighting at?
He's doing 55 too.
Oh, nice. So
he wrestled. I think he wrestled at 57 or somewhere
Okay.
around there, something like that. I don't know. I'm assuming if he's fighting at 55, he had to have been around in the 50s for wrestling. So he's probably comfortable with that weight too. So.
okay, my man. Last question here before I let you give any your social media. I got your Instagram here and your name for Facebook. So,
Yes,
but
sir, yes, sir.
you know, as far as the crowd and people gonna be coming to support you, you said you have fighting in your blood. Your mom, everyone's supporting you. Triforce is gonna be in the house. Who else is taking the trek as far as friends, families, and just supporters?
I got a bunch. I'm not gonna lie. I got a bunch of people. Like I
Nice.
don't even know if I'm enough floor seats and stuff like that. Like I got a pretty good amount of support, and I got even random people that I don't even know that just started at Triforce coming up to me and asking me for tickets. Honestly, so
Yeah, that
it's
happened
a
today. I
blessing.
was right in there. Someone was asking you for a ticket. You didn't even know him, so I was like, you wanted to go. That's what's up.
Right. So it's honestly, like I said, I thank God because it's a blessing, and to have that support, you know what I'm saying? I know Nate Diaz used to say, "Oh, I don't even want people coming to my fights," but I want to show people what I can do.
Yeah,
you
right.
know, no matter what happens, you know, I'm gonna give it my all. I want to make a run. Like I said, I want to achieve things in this sport. I know I don't want to think too far ahead. I want to take it one step at a time. But at the same time, I know what I want to do, and I know what my goals are in the sport. I want to fight. I want to die a fighter.
Awesome, my man. Well, you're on the right path with the team behind you and your attitude, bro. I can't wait to see your skills in there as far as what you're gonna do in that cage. I'll be cage side,
Yep.
checking it out. I'm sure Tommy will be hanging out also.
Yep. I want to go to that one.
Man, we'll hang out. We'll I don't know if you have a beer here and there. If not, we'll.
I don't really drink, but after my fight, I might make an exception.
All right,
Celebration.
we'll drink out of your sneak. We'll drink a beer out of your sneaker or something, and
Not
we'll call
me.
it a night.
Fuck that.
We're pulling to it.
I'm not doing a shoey. Fuck that.
Hey, by the time that happens, Tommy already before beers in. He'll drink out of it.
No, right. You're saying that now, but I know y'all are wild, so you know, you gotta be wild to be into this shit. So
Yeah.
Hey, last thing, Devin. Rob Pico on here. Rob Pico's on here. He's saying he's gonna buy your dad a beer for getting you into fighting. He's gonna buy you a beer. He sits front row every show, and he brings a ton of support from the surrounding businesses there to see the fights. He said, come look for him in the front row. He'll have a beer with you, your first beer of the night. So,
Fuck yeah.
thank you. Tell him I said God bless him.
all right, my man. Hey, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna get an old guy on here now, who's still an amateur fighter, but he's
That's all right.
he's a fun guy to listen to. But Devin, we'll definitely catch up after this fight. I'm sure I'll see your cousin around, and hopefully I don't have to beat anyone up for it again.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man.
God bless you guys,
You have a
man.
good night, bro. Thanks for the time.
Later, Devin.
Too. Thank you.
Fucking awesome. He was awesome, man.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
Popped out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like Devin's calling.
Yep, good. Yeah, he's great. I knew he would be, energetic and enthusiastic. He's a young dude and super nice. Like when he says things like how he used to get arrested for fighting and didn't go to school and shit. I'm like, God damn, son.
honest as fuck,
Yeah.
too, you know what I mean?
But you never know what people's lives, what they went through. Like the nicest, positive. Said he's a believer in God, which is, I don't really care about that, but he's good shit. So I hope good things for him.
Excellent.
And we gotta help him.
So Tommy, we're gonna cheers. I'm gonna try this Whalers.
Yes, sir. You never drink the
one
IPAs
and
with me.
done tonight, as far as having a drink in the podcast room.
Give a little sniff, a little swill. What do you think?
It's a little bitter, but it's doable.
Yep.
It's not thick.
Usually the hops and the IPAs are a little bitter.
Oh, one other thing I did do last Tuesday. What did I do? Did I tell you about it? I went to a wine dinner.
I don't think so.
We got a different glass of wine every course. It was
No
like
kidding.
a 4 or 5 course dinner.
Yep.
Of like,
Pairing,
I never go to this stuff.
pairing it with the food.
Oh my God! I never go to like a classy dinner. Like,
Mm-hmm.
who the fuck is calling me? Is it Brendon Bowles? No. Who's calling me?
Could be.
All right, let me just
4 minutes till for Brandon.
Yeah. Why? What time is it?
41.
Oh no, he's supposed to call in 40. So. Let me
Oh, yeah, maybe that was him calling then.
No, he's calling the other messenger.
Yeah.
All right, let me hit him right here.
Motorboats himself.
Yo! Motorboats, I'm calling you from the state. Oh, there he is. All right, he's looking at it now. Let me see. No, you don't. You're calling here. Call here, weirdo.
We're not that fancy.
Yeah, we're not. We don't use Zoom here. We don't do it.
What are some of the headlining fights for that cage items?
Well, Joe Giannetti's fight fell through.
Oh, it fell through?
It is Jonathan Piersma against.
He was going to fight Piersma, right?
No,
who's going to fight?
He was going to fight Ali Zebian.
Right. And that didn't go through?
Ali Zebian pulled out.
Surprised.
We're trying to call. See, Brendon thinks I'm calling him from Skype or something. So.
From jail.
But Jonathan Piersma against Everett.
Yep.
You got Pete. You got Peter Barrett.
Yep.
You have
Sean
Johnny
Lally.
Cupcake.
Didn't Sean Lally just announce something today?
Sean Lally called out. Did call out Oh, there he is.
But didn't he have an announcement today, Lally?
Oh,
I think so.
Maybe he did.
I think so.
All right, I'll ask.
Yeah.
Brendon, what's up, my man?
What's up?
Yeah, what's up,
How
Brendon?
are you? Can you hear me?
I'm good. Hold on. Let me get this other window off so it's not.
Yeah, now you sound a little better right now. So, all right, let me blow you up here. That's what she said. Sorry. I'm sorry. All right. I'm ready to go, man. We're good. How you looking?
How's that? Is that a little better?
Yeah,
Yep.
you look great and you sound great.
All right. I don't know if I look great. But
No, come on, dude.
We
Look-
thought you were going to have your shirt off.
What's Randy Watson doing? Is he all right?
Yeah,
oh,
we're
yeah,
good.
he's looking hot.
Yeah.
He's looking hot.
You guys are old, so you get the reference.
Oh, yeah. I love Coming to America.
Fucking, look at this. This guy's always fucking ripped. He's fucking Adonis over here. What's up, my friend? How you doing? Can you hear me? It sounds like it's delayed.
I don't know. I don't think he's hearing you on that one.
No, he's not here.
I can now. Like, you good now?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I just had to X out of the other thing. We're
Okay.
good.
Yeah, there you
Yep,
go.
There we go.
All right, Brendon, here we go, man. Weren't you scheduled at one time to make your pro debut?
Yeah, it was. I was supposed to fight this dude from Florida, in my pro debut, but then it was kind of wonky how it was all working out, and then talked to Bill. He's like, maybe one more amateur. So like, I think I am actually going to fight that guy in July.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to come up and do that. So it sounds like I'm going to do this one amateur, and then do that one in July, hopefully.
So, Brendon, from your first amateur fight, it was supposed to be 1 and done, 2 and done, 3 and done. What's going on, my man? People coming out of the woodwork that you want to fight for. What's going on? Because I know you fight for a cause every card, so every fight.
Yeah. So like the first one, right, was supposed to be the jackass I was meant to fight. But then I did the second one because I had to fight him, right? And then it was definitely it. But then the third one was a fundraiser for my buddy. Actually down in the south coast of Mass, or closer to you guys. He lives in Dartmouth, so that was for him. He has cancer, and then again I was like, I'm just gonna stop now. But then my other buddy who had a stroke that I used to coach with, he's got 4 little kids. I'm like, that's a good one, to raise money for too. So now I'm doing that. So yeah, that's sort of how I look at it now. Is like, if I have a cause to fight for, it makes sense, and it's more likely that my wife will let me do it. Yeah, because
Sure.
I mean, she's not, she doesn't care about me getting hurt. She's just like, you're an idiot, like you got jobs to do and like stuff to take care of, and you're worried about this stuff, But but it's all good.
Well, as far as who you're fighting for now, let's talk about your friend now and all the support that you're getting for him for this fight.
Yeah, so my buddy Tim, I've known him for like 15 years, but he and I worked together. We coached together from 2013 to 2019. And actually, in 2020, is after I had left that job, we moved. He actually had a stroke on the sideline during soccer.
Oh,
and he was only like 34, 35 at the time. But and actually, my other buddies who we coached with together, their quick response is why he survived. They got him taken care of, but he's still intensive rehab, struggles with his motor skills with his hands and his arms and stuff. He can walk okay, but just manipulating like simple objects and trying to just everyday things like
fine
trying to
motor.
Yeah, exactly. You put up a video the other day.
Mm-hmm.
grinding his ass off doing that. So I said, you know what? But I'm not going to raise the guy $1 million, but just throw him a few bucks, even if he can take his kids somewhere and do something cool. Help him out with that.
How's the support so far? I know you a fight almost or did drop off, and you were looking to grab some tickets. How'd that? What's going on with that? And Tommy said there might have been an announcement. Do you know anything about that fight that dropped off, and it might be going on again? Did you say something?
I don't know.
Oh, that I don't know. I mean, I know Joe and Ali's fight, came off the card. Or I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but I feel like Joe put it up, so it's okay to say. I guess supposedly Ali got staph. I don't know the details. I'd be lying if I said I did, but yeah, I mean, Joe used to train at our gym, so I was like, oh, nice, I can get tickets now. But Pulver, I know you're probably not listening. You're killing me. I'm trying to track you down for 3 days to get these tickets. And I kid, like Mike's got a million things going on. Yeah, I asked for like 100 and something tickets right out of the gate. You could only give me half of that because I get it. You just distribute them to everyone. And I figured they'd last for a little bit, but those sold in like 6 days. So then I was asking for more, and I got probably half of what I asked in the next batch, and those sold right away. And then now I'm asking for more. I'm going to stop after this, but so I feel like I could have sold more, but I kind of stopped promoting it for a couple of weeks. So I didn't really have any tickets to sell, but if I get these off, we'll still get, a decent amount of money for them. And all I use is like, I cover my expenses going in, like whether it's training, medicals and stuff like that. Then it's every other dollar after that just goes right to tip.
Now, as far as this fight, my man, you've been in there a few times now. How's the body feeling going in there now? And, you're very modest about your training, and you're always saying you suck. And I know how it is because I played drums for years, and I never thought I was as good as, people thought I was. But, man, you got to be pretty good at this point. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You'd be surprised how not good I might be after that period of time. No, I think I'm a competent. Like if some jamoke in the street who didn't know what he's doing came up and tried to fight me, I feel like I could kick his ass, right? But
obviously,
when I'm doing like for example, I did like a double session today. I was at my gym tonight, social sport fighting, where I always am. Then with my coach, we do mostly night classes, so my coaching schedule, of course, is mostly at night. So I'm coaching college kids and high school age kids. So I've been doing daytimes when I can at Lozon. So I was in Lozon's this morning, and at South Shore tonight. But I mean, when you're going with guys like that, it's like you feel useless, right? I mean, like if I'm sparring with Zach DiSabatino or Johnny Cupcakes, or like last week or 2 weeks ago at Lozon's after grappling class, we did like some MMA positional stuff. And just the way it worked out, I went to get a drink and get my mouthpiece and my gloves, and there was an odd person, so I had to go with Joe. It's like, well, that's fun. And he, of course, I'd love to say he's going 50%, but it's more like 5% probably, right? But basically the way it was, like the guy on top had to try to stay on top for 4 minutes and hold position. And
we lost him for a second.
Or a triangle or whatever. And then it's like, the second 4 minutes is the other. Second 4 minutes, you're on bottom trying to reverse. Switch. I basically got Joe just slapping me in the head for 4 straight minutes, right? It's like, yeah, I have no reservations and no illusions about thinking that I'm a good fighter. Believe me.
And he knows you got a fight coming up, so he's not taking it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's trying to get me ready and make. See, this is what's great about Joe, right? Of course, he's not trying to hurt me.
No.
But he knows how to make you uncomfortable, right? Without like kicking your ass or anything like that. So it's like just little things like kneeing you in the armpit when you're in half guard, right? Like, oh God, that sucks.
Okay, yeah, right.
It's like, you don't think of something like that, but like, it's not, obviously it's not going to end the fight, but he does it to you. Like, damn it, that's miserable. It's not really a good time to get in the armpit. So yeah, just stuff like that. But so no, I don't think I'm good. I don't think I'm skilled or anything like that. But when I go into these things, my biggest fear is injuring myself. It's not the other guy hurting me.
Yep.
I've been punched enough times that I know what it feels like. I've been submitted enough times to know what it feels like. For me, it's just like if something on me snaps in half on its own.
Yeah, Devin, who we had on early, before you, was talking about the same thing. He cannot get an ass kicking any worse than he already gets in the gym.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And I've told you this before too, Steve. The easiest way to humble yourself is like when your 14-year-old son can kind of beat you up, right? That's like, and he's a little taller than me now too, and he's way more skilled than me. So people think I'm joking, but no, like when you get dropped with a liver kick by your kid, like you can't really act like you're a badass, you know.
Hey, he's 14, and you do speak about him a lot, and posting videos him sparring at South Shore, but you're still dad to him, right? You can still when
no, if we had like a real fight, I could still beat him up because I'm not gonna stand outside and let him head kick me. I'm gonna pick him up and slam him on his head. Right?
Yeah,
I do still outweigh him by 30 pounds.
Yeah.
I definitely could take him, but in a sparring match, he kicks the crap out of me.
Hey,
I get arrested, if we're sparring.
Do you think of that day when he's around 20 years old and he's still fighting and the skill set is just setting in and you're getting older? And, you ever think of that time when the tide's going to turn and you just can't do it anymore to him?
Steve, he's not going to be 20. He's going to be 16.
Yeah. Well, I have a 14-year-old son too, Brandon, and he's my youngest, and he's getting to be as tall as me and getting to be as heavy and all that shit. And
yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
it
it's
sucks.
funny.
Like, I'm happy that I got him and his brother into training, but then at the same time, it sucks because like now they're good at it and all that. But I was actually happy when you were talking to Devin that you did have a picture of me, Steve, because if you had to get my high school one, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be black and white.
Well, I almost did, but I mean, they wouldn't recognize you. I think you had hair and everything back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like my high school picture's like an oil painting.
Hieroglyphics on the wall of the cave.
Got Elvis colors in it.
Exactly.
Love it.
Well, my man, this fight coming up, bro. Who is this kid? I mean, I know you've had some opponents in the past that have been kind of. One guy was drinking an iced coffee on the fucking stage when he couldn't make weight, and you know what I mean. Like, who's this guy coming in? As far as to challenge you this time.
His name's Gary. He's from New Jersey. I forget his last name. He seems like we've gone back and forth, texting and stuff. And he actually had to call me with a medical form question. So we chatted a little bit. He seems like a really cool guy, like level-headed, like regular guy with like a real job and whatever. Just loves the sport like I do. I think he just turned 30, so he's not, super young, obviously not my age. But he seems like just a cool guy. I know he's bigger than me. His last fight was at 70. I know he's definitely at least a couple inches taller. Seems like kind of a long, lanky dude. Not exactly sure what he prefers to do, whether it's striking, grappling. I don't really know. I only saw like a tiny little clip of his first fight. He couldn't really get much from it. But yeah, he seems like an okay guy. There's no dislike or disdain or anything like that. No, but the plan is just to go in and we'll be pals beforehand, and we'll hate each other for 9 minutes, and then after that we'll be pals again.
Is this he's fought once, I do believe.
Yeah, he's 0-1, yeah.
From Cage Wars, which is a really great promotion out of New York. So he's seen the spotlight, but what do you think? When these outsiders come into Cage Titans for the first time, it's like deer in the headlights. You know what I mean?
It can be, yeah.
Yeah, we're getting a weird connection.
No, that's him.
Yeah.
I think I just lost his voice just now.
My YouTube's being weird too, though, so. No, I see him right there.
Yeah, he's good. I just lost his voice. I think that's him. I can't hear you. Can I hear him on there?
I don't hear anything.
No, that's him. Yeah, they can see how you can hear us, but not him. Hey, let me call you right back, real quick. All right, see, he can hear us. All right, something. I think he almost like he made like he yelled in the mic or something, kind of like when Mikey Oliveira did that to me.
I'm surprised.
Let's see what happens. And he might be on Wi-Fi too. But I only had like 5 minutes left with him anyway. So, oh, here he is. You there?
Yep. Better?
Yeah, you're on your phone now, right?
Yeah, I put on the phone.
Yeah, see that? See how the phone works? Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
All right, talk about this kid. I mean, Cage Wars, he's fought for them before, but coming into Cage Titans is a whole different animal. Have you warned him? Does he know anything about Cage Titans?
No, I sent him pictures of the venue just so he could see what it looked like, because I know Cage Wars is a pretty big promotion, but I don't know what venues they use. I have no idea. So yeah, I was saying that what actually helped me my first fight was the postponement of my initial fight, right? So I got to go through the whole routine, right? The locker room and all that stuff, and see it all, see what the walkout was like. And that way, 3 weeks later when I did it, I was like, all right, I know what to expect. I know exactly how this goes. So yeah, I think for some people, right, it's not like your typical local show where you're just walking into a tiny little ballroom.
No, it's different.
Did I lose him yet? Are you there?
He's going back and forth.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna leave off now anyway. Brendon, you still there, right?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna leave off here because we're almost 10 o'clock. But my man, as far as the dude that you're fighting for,
9 o'clock.
are there any tickets left that you have? Is there any other
Yes.
way someone can get
Yeah, so
see this fight?
I am supposed to be meeting Mike tomorrow to pick up a handful more tickets. I won't have a lot. I will have a few. So anyone that needs last minute tickets, let me know. And then just real quick, can you hear me all right, Steve?
Yeah, you're perfect now. Go ahead.
All right, just before I forget, I want to just make sure I name all my sponsors so
Okay.
they don't feel like I'm jipping them or anything like that. Blunt Force Business down your way, close to you guys. My buddy Pat, go check those guys out for all your business needs. South Coast Self Defense, also down close to you guys in the New Bedford area.
Yep.
My buddy Dave from high school, good dude. Does a lot of training at local gyms too. Goes to Hard Knocks all the time as well. Bud's Goods for all your CBD and THC needs up in the South Shore.
Yeah.
The Buds guys are great. Yeah, I know Steve. You can go check them out. Tommy, I know that's your wheelhouse.
Yeah, man.
And TNT Custom Fire Pokers, my boy Todd, he's awesome. And then Pro Men's Health in East Bridgewater too. So that's all my folks. And of course, South Shore Sport Fighting. Everyone at Lozon's been helping me. Connor Matthews and all those guys too. And all that. But yeah, come out. Anyone that wants to send, can't buy tickets, that wants to send even a small donation, if it's $5, $10 for Tim, just hit me up on Messenger or Instagram or whatever, and I can let you know how to do that. But he's a good dude. He is coming to the fight, so hopefully we can get some pictures with him and all that.
Nice.
And do that. One more thing, Steve. I almost forgot. So one of my best friends growing up.
I was just going to ask you about that. Yeah, go ahead, throw that in there.
My buddy Alex, who was on the first season of The Ultimate Fighter, will finally be in the house live to see the old man fight. So
Nice.
And Alex was my local MMA inspiration. So he will be there in all of his glory for sure.
You know what's funny? Like, people that don't remember him, he was a character on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Boston guy. I know when the UFC came to Boston, I don't know if it was like, a few cards ago or recently, they did a segment with him driving around Boston doing some stuff for some media, and a segment for, leading up to their card, which is cool.
Yes, you know what it is? Alex signed a deal. He runs Jared. You know Jared Allen, the football player?
Yes.
Yep.
He's in the Hall of Fame now. So he runs Jared's homes for wounded warriors. So he basically travels around the country and they build houses for wounded veterans.
Oh, cool.
So they have a big deal with the UFC where they kind of have a partnership, and he does all that stuff. So yeah, he's heavily involved with Dana and all those guys. But obviously it's a great cause, but that's been Alex's full-time job for quite a while now.
Excellent. Well, before I let you give your social media, everything else information, I want to get a chat with him at some time. Hook that up with us. But also, Brendon, definitely come down. I mean, you were on the last show when we did the post fight of the card. It'd be cool if you came down like a week or two after the fight, you and Richie, and when we go over the card again. I mean, the card that you just fought on, it could kind of be cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully I take care of business and I'm not a piece of shit and lose, and then we have to talk about how it sucks.
Dude, I've had plenty of losers in this fight.
Absolutely. No, I'll definitely come down. That was a blast. I would have loved to come down tonight, but I can't skip.
No, we know how it is, my man. But I appreciate you so much, my man. We have a lot of banter on Messenger and stuff like that. I'll see you in a week and a half, bro.
Yes, sir.
Have a fun rest of training camp. Johnny Cupcakes, I will be talking to tomorrow, so I'll be getting a word with him about his fight coming, an all-star fight, all-star cast on this con coming up, bro.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Yeah, that's my favorite training partner right there. Show him some love.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely will, man. Anything you want to leave off with? Social media? Anything else? Phone numbers? Anything?
I'm pretty basic. My Instagram's bvotes3. If you need anything, find me there. Facebook's just my name. Search for it or whatever. If you have any questions about stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, be some fun. I'm fighting like second or third, so get there early, and I'll be out to hang with everybody after that.
Excellent. Devin will probably be fighting first or second. So
nice.
He'll be back there. Maybe he'll help you with your nerves. You help him with his nerves. You amateur guys there. You'll be all over the place. You're like the mayor.
Yeah.
You're like the mayor back there.
Yeah, for sure.
All
Looking
right,
forward
man.
to it.
Hey, Brendon, thank you so much for the time, man. I'll see you in a week and a half, bro.
All right, guys.
Have
That's
another
nice.
night.
Later, Brendon.
That's it. Bye-bye.
Fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
What a good
That's gonna be such a killer card.
So modest. You know what I mean? So
Right.
fucking critical on himself.
Yeah, he's
too.
smart,
I love
dude.
it. That's a genuine kind of person. And,
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's confident.
Yep. Down to earth.
But you know what I mean? He knows where he is. You know what I mean? Which
Very
is
cool.
awesome.
Very cool. That was a great one.
That was awesome.
That's gonna be a good card, man. I'm gonna be looking forward to going down to that one.
I was going to take, a date there, but she's working, can't make it. Next card, so I think I might bring my son as my date.
Cool.
I don't know yet. Depends on what
Yeah.
he can do. But
Yeah, we'll see
we'll
where we're
be
at.
there anyway.
Yep,
Tom.
we will. Yeah, it's a great time. It was a good time last time we were there.
I might take my camera this time and do a little.
Yep.
Do a little.
I just bring my phone
Interviewing
and do
stuff
some
like that.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Some,
that's right. I got my Android, my old Android.
some
that
good
works
pictures
perfect.
we got last time of the whole venue and all that stuff. Like you said, if you want to get interviews and stuff, your camera's nice for it.
Yeah, actually, but it's a lot to carry
Yeah,
around.
and then you don't want to leave it there. Someone will steal that shit.
I get, I have beers in me.
Yeah, you don't want to leave that thing. Someone will steal it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
No, they won't. Not at Cage Titans.
I would hope not, but fucking, I always think the worst in people. We'll say.
Yeah, you don't want to trust anyone. Last thing I'm going to leave off with, Tommy, because I did talk about it off the air to you. Yesterday, I went to the gas station.
Oh yeah, you man.
After going to the gym.
I forgot to remind you.
I was on E. I was going to come here, play the drums. I was, had a nice workout. I'm like, let me go practice drums. I go to a gas station, my card's declined. I go in, it's fucking like 5:30 afternoon. I go in, decline. I call the place that I'm on a half hour. They tell me there was a fraud detection back in January 27th that wasn't cleared. I said, well, why is it being declined?
Yeah,
A month
3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, January.
Yeah, January. So now it's March.
Yeah, but it was 2 months. I said,
Okay.
About 2 months. I said, how can you just shut
The gas
someone's
station told you that, or the card?
No,
You called.
the card.
Yeah.
I called the card. But the bank was closed itself. Now I'm fucking the Egyptians. Who don't know what the fuck is going on?
India,
Sorry,
probably.
nothing against Egyptians.
No,
you
but
suck
the
cocks.
call center is probably in India.
They are.
Yeah.
So
Do they cancel us yet?
it was a nightmare. It was. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
I called and they said there's nothing you can do. I said, what if I was on a date? What if I was with my daughter?
What if
in
you were
Nashville?
dying?
What if I had no money,
Yeah.
which I don't right now, and I can't do anything
Can't get
because all
home.
I use is my card, and there's no way to fix it until 9:00 tomorrow morning. How can you do this? Like, how can that be?
Sucks.
How can't they? That's a real
It's a
lapse
fuck up.
in the system
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yep.
Where it's my money.
That's not efficient.
It's not a credit card. It's my debit card. It's
Yep.
all my money in my checking account.
But you've used it since then.
I've used it since January, and they went back. I yelled and swear at this guy. Because when he told me they couldn't fix, I went, "What? You know."
I'm sure he wanted to help you after
Yeah,
that.
that was it. I think they. And so, I went to the bank today, yelling at them.
Yelling?
Not yelling. My voice up, giving them a
Sure. You're probably smiling.
ripping them a new asshole
right? Smiling.
for inconvenience to me and almost stranding me, like freaking out. It's an embarrassment when your card don't work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Suppose I was on a date,
Yeah.
suppose I was somewhere and like I can't pay the bill.
Yeah.
She can't pay the bill. Like,
Yeah.
what was I gonna do?
You're washing dishes.
So I don't have any credit cards. I applied for one. I never activated. Yesterday I activated a fucking credit card.
Okay. Just
That's
for
my
emergencies.
Safety net. Yes, safety net. Never wanted a. I don't want a credit card.
No,
I
credit.
want my debit.
Credit's tough.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I have one. But anyway, we fixed it. You know what happened? I think the motherfucker from India shut my set. Evidently, my card number was compromised online.
Yep. So they
issued
just
me-
shut it down.
And I was yelling at the bank. I said, now I have to change all my shit.
Yep, of course.
Because I just had to do that in December because they changed from my. Sorry to bore you people, but this is a talk show. They changed banks, so I had to do it
Yep.
all
They
back.
change
in
all the
December,
numbers and shit. Yep.
everything.
All the
Checking
online
account,
stuff.
My daughter's college,
Yep.
like tuition,
Yep.
comes out of my checking
Yep.
account, which comes out of my debit card
Yep.
because it's attached
Yeah, it's
to
your checking account. Yep.
her financial aid stuff.
Yep.
So they automatically take what they need.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to change. I have to change my Googles, my shit that I pay for here
Yeah.
to stream
Fight
everywhere.
Pass.
I've
Yep.
already done this.
Yep.
So I was like, what?
Yep. That sucks.
Well, I said, what I'm really concerned about is if this happens again and I'm in fucking Delaware this time in my card shop.
Yeah.
She goes, well, you do have that credit card now. I'm a fucking strangler.
You shouldn't have told her you had a credit card. Because you gave her the information.
I did, but you know what she
I was
told
gonna
me
say,
to
why
do?
does she know that now?
She said, you know what I do? I just open up another checking account and have a spare. I said, why do I need two checking accounts? Because your bank sucks.
Yeah,
I said.
we're not
You know what I
opening
mean?
up another
Why
checking
do I need
account.
a safety net? Because you guys suck. Right? Am I right?
You are right. Yeah, and if it's
Like,
shut down,
why do I need a safety net? Because your billionaire fucking bank shut my card down.
they don't give a fuck.
That's it. I'm sorry, people.
They don't give a fuck about us.
People that I work with, the postal service, they all know.
They
They're
heard
working
about it.
there. They all went through the same thing, the change.
Oh yeah.
Because I've had that credit union. I've been in it for 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since I've been in the post office.
It's a work thing too. Like it's all connected.
Yeah, everything. My direct deposit, my car loan,
That's why.
everything.
Yep.
Fucking, allotments
Yep.
going into my bank accounts
Yep.
and, savings and stuff.
Child support.
No, that comes
No.
directly out
Yeah.
of your fucking check.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no one touches that but
Yeah.
my ex-wife, which I only have 12 months left. And I'm fucking rich as fuck. I'm going to be living a good life.
You're just gonna be paying money to her now, though. That's one thing, Like
No, I'm going to be paying my daughter.
that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, my daughter's good. My daughter's going to be a fucking doctor.
Nice.
She's going to be taking care of
You're gonna be living in the
Oh,
basement.
she's. I'm gonna be a cellar.
That's what I say about my daughter too. My daughter's going into 4 years college and say we're gonna be living in your
I'm
big
gonna be a
house.
cellar dweller.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. Fucking living on a fucking a single bed. That's all I need. Fucking bureau. TV,
Sneaking in.
my electric kind of drum set. Sneaking through the bathroom window. Back to my
That seems
roots.
like your style.
I would. I only need
Yeah.
one room.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could sleep here
Yeah.
forever. Give me a toaster oven, a microwave.
Yeah, yeah.
I got the toilet.
Yeah, the bathroom's up the street.
Fucking shower at the gym. I'm living here. Fuck my life. All right. With that said, Tommy, you want to leave off with that? Was good.
No,
that
that was
last
good.
segment of
That
fucking
was
going off.
good little rant. You know, what I mean, like they said, like we talk about everything on this
I
card.
gotta say, this beer got me buzzed. I don't know. I
What?
didn't do anything. I
Cheers.
drank it.
Cheers to that, brother.
I don't know. I haven't eaten either. So.
I didn't eat anything gross for dinner either. I was eating throughout the day, so I didn't have any Popeyes or anything like that.
Anything you want to leave off with before I?
No, that was a great
I'll
time,
say
and both those guys, Brendon and Devin. Good luck to both those guys in the fight coming up, and they're both really awesome people, and
We're gonna be there, Kate side, bro.
yeah, we're gonna be cheering them on.
With that said, thank you, Tommy, for getting Devin to get on the show because I know
problem.
you hooked us
Yep,
all up.
he's my dude.
And talk to him at the gym to get this going. Thank you, Devin, for making time for this. He probably cut his training down
I wonder.
15 minutes early
I wonder.
for this, but I appreciate it.
It's good for his career when it comes to
it
that.
is. I mean, he's
Yep.
he's a natural.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, he's a doll.
With that said, tomorrow I am interviewing Cupcakes Gamble.
Nice.
And on Friday, Jay the Joker Perrin. I will be
Awesome.
interviewing him. And then
Is Cupcakes fighing on the
Yes,
30th? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And so is Jay Perrin.
Yep.
So anyone else out there that wants to get
All-star
chatting
cast.
with me, I'm around all Monday. So hit me up over the weekend if you're fighting on the card and you want to get a chat in. Next week is our last podcast. Mike Polvier will be on next week. If a fighter wants to come on before him, I know it's crunch time, but if someone wants to come on next Wednesday as far as fighting on the card, last minute, I'll have you on for 15 minutes, and then Mike Polvier will take us home.
Yep.
So, with that said, thank you so much, man. We had a steady kind of stream
Good.
of people watching tonight. Some popular dudes. And that's about it. I'm going to go not sing karaoke, but I'm going to go have another beer.
You should sing.
That said,